Hey guys, this is Alienware here with another video to show you guys the removal of a killer 1535 Wi-Fi card cables that's under here. And I thought it'd be interesting as I just started the disassembly on this 17R4, and just want to show you guys how I basically do it. So this has been untouched. This is straight from the factory, has never been removed. So what I normally do obviously is to remove the screw here. Okay. And once you have that removed, what you want to do is take, I like to use plastic tools here, and just gently remove, lift up the card, because what you want to do is remove this plastic piece here. Okay. And I actually like using tweezers a lot of times to remove this. Want to be very careful not to pull up on the wire or the card too much, because you don't want to put too much strain on the cables or on the pins there. So once you have that removed, I take my plastic pry tool, and what I normally do is I kind of push it back down a little bit, and I go from right under and give it a very gentle wiggle from left to right. Okay, and you just kind of let the tool do the work. And there you go. That's the black side, or black cable. Now the one that's been very problematic is the white cable here. Okay, so what I do with that is the same thing, except I make sure that I am literally right to the edge of it here to have some leverage. I don't know if you guys can see that very well. I apologize. I'm on the other side of the camera here. But again, I'm just going to give it a nice little wiggle left to right. Okay, and there you go. So as you can see, it came out just fine. And this is the killer 1535 card. And again, I don't know if you guys can see that right now if the camera's focusing on it, but that's how I remove the cables. And as I mentioned in the other video, I think the problem is, well, the solder points are weak. That's just a given. It is the killer card's fault. But also, with these type of cables, you can't just pull straight out or use your finger to do it, because what you're doing is you're exerting a lot of pressure around the entire circle piece of the connectors, the pins, right? So if you're doing that, it's gonna be applying unnecessary pressure in a way where you don't have to do it that way. You don't have to grab the whole thing and just pull straight up, because if you notice here on the sides of the wires, you can, I don't know if you can make it out in the video there, but there's actually a little lip on the edges here. Okay, so what happens is that it clips onto the pin. And once it clips onto the pin, it has a very good grip on it, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. So the reason why I think this method works, of using a plastic pry tool to gently lift it, up on one side, is because you're not putting all that force on the entire rim of the pin. Instead, you're kind of like wedging it, from one side to the other. So anyway, that's just my theory. It's been good so far, knock on wood, but I have never broken these pins off, and I hope that this helps you guys, whether you're a potential buyer and or have a unit that you're waiting for that's coming in, and or if you're a current owner that's planning to change these cards out to the Intel 8260 and or the 8265 cards, which, by the way, we have asked Dell to strongly consider that. For many reasons, not just because the hardwares are pretty much all the same, but for sure the Intel cards pins are a lot more stronger. I have never broken one of those either, and the software is just a lot lighter and cleaner on the Intel cards. So anyway, that's it, and this was a one take. I had no choice but to do a one take on this thing from start to finish, so I hope it came out well, and I hope that the camera focused okay, And let me cover the light here so you guys can see the Killer 1535. There you go. All right. Well, happy repasting, and we'll see you guys later. Good luck.